Alright, and welcome to another Marvel Champions video. And what I got for you today is a two-handed video. And the reason I called the video Unbending Steel, words, who uses them, is because we got our two homeboys, Magneto and Wolverine, in the club today. That's right. Now, the real goal of this video is to see if I can keep everything not super cluttered and make sure I have enough room for everything, because my only limitation is the camera in front of me. Alright, so I think we're ready to get started here. Alright, so let's just jump into the game here. So, as you see, we've got a couple of things getting started. We're doing standard, and we're going to be doing expert Unus. So we're going to start at level 2. So Unus has a lot of different abilities. For example, he not only does he start off with toughness, but if the amount on the gene pool is any of these numbers, he gets stronger. So we have to make sure that we keep the threat on this side scheme reasonably low so he doesn't bother us too much. He's a strong villain if you let him get ahead of you. But if you don't let him get ahead of you, you should be fine. The other thing is that this scheme will get more threat on here if he defeats our allies, which means chump blocking is out the window. We can't be doing that with our allies. We need to make sure that they get defeated by consequential damage, and that's it. Yep, and then so I think we're ready to flip this. We reveal the gene pool side scheme, and if we're in expert mode, each player starts off with one encounter card. Ouch. Alright, now let's flip this bad puppy over, and let's get started. Because I believe this is a 11, so if we get to 22 scheme threat, we lose. And every time we place threat on this scheme, we're going to place one threat on the side scheme as well. Now here's the thing, right? I don't mind playing two-handed games like by myself, but I mean two-handed games like on my own time. But I don't like making videos about it because it takes a long time to record these videos. Sometimes they get into like the hours and you're just like, oh my god, why? Why am I recording an hour-long video? So hopefully this one won't take as long and we can just get to it. Our goal is to win and win fast. So for Wolverine, we got some good cards here. Okay. Maybe we can make some of this stuff work here. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to get rid of these three. Let's see if we can get something else out here. No. Yes? Huh. Maybe. Maybe. We'll just have to make it work here. Alright. Let's see what we got for Magneto's side. Okay. Maybe. Alright. Got a lot of things I don't need right now. So let's get rid of one. Because we definitely, we're going to get rid of these three. So we're going to discard and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I guess we just gotta play this now. So, we start off with Wolverine. He's our first player. Nothing really. He just comes in with our Wolverine's claws. There are some things I want to do. But I think we're just going to start off with discarding 2 to get out Berserker Frenzy. So after we take any amount of damage, we draw a card, and if we flip to Alter Ego form, we discard this card. So basically, we want to make sure we stay in hero form for like the rest of the game. Alright. Next up, we're going to pay 1 to get out Indomitable. I was thinking about playing Unflappable, but we're not going to perfect defend any of his attacks, so we might as well not even worry about it for now. Maybe in the future. We're actually gonna have Wolverine thwart for 2 off the side scheme because he has retaliate right now. So even if we don't deal damage to him, we'll still take 1 damage. And I think that's gonna be it. Next up, we're gonna start off with Eric's turn. You know what it is? I've been playing Dragon Ball Z for a minute, so I gotta remember I don't draw every turn. Let's see. I think we start off, first we're going to use a double to pay for Moira. Then we're going to flip. And when we flip to our hero form, we can exhaust Moira to draw a card. Okay. Alright, we got something good over here. Let's see. We're going to do Magnetic Pull. So we're going to discard cards from the top of our deck until we get a magnetic card and we get Electromagnetic Blast. Alright. We're going to pay 3 to get out his helmet, so we've got Steady. The only thing I don't like about his helmet is it only generates a wild resource for a magnetic card, which here's the thing, right? I hate cards like this because I feel like, okay, I'm already paying a large amount of resources for this. Why is this specific? There are you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird to me because there are plenty of other cards that have like a 2 resource, but they generate a resource for anything. So it's so, I swear I don't like his helmet. It's one of the only, like, I think the only thing that gets me about Magneto is how expensive his upgrades are for okay-ish effects. You know, it's like he's not really strong, but he's okay enough to be like, anyway, let me get into it. Alright, so we're going to play To Me My X-Men, and we're going to drop that. We're going to search the top 5 cards of our deck for an X-Men ally, and we're going to add it to our hand at the end of the game, but we're going to put it into play first. So we got Cyclops out. Okay, so when Cyclops enters play, we choose an enemy, and until the end of the phase, we increase the amount of damage the enemy takes from each attack by 1. So we're going to target Unus for this attack, who, by the way, is at 30 HP. Still. So, alright, I guess I'll just go and attack. So, this goes away. Cyclops will swing at Unus to clear off his tough. He doesn't have Retaliate. And I don't know what I did with my health tokens. I put them somewhere. I don't know where they're at. But I did find both of these, so, you know, you lose one, you find another. We're going to have Magneto attack Unus for 3. And then, that's going to be it. So at the end of the turn, we're going to ready up. I will hold on to Unflappable. And we're going to draw 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is good. We've got some good things here. Let's see. For Magneto, I'll hold on to me, my X-Men. We'll get Honorary X-Men out, Uncanny X-Men squared off, and the Cape. Okay. See, the Cape is a much better choice to pull from. And then at the end of the turn, Cyclops comes into our hand. So, ready up, and let's get to Unus' turn. So, we put 1 threat on the main scheme, or 2, because we have 2 players. And then 1 threat goes on the Gene Pool. Alright? Yeah, we place 1 threat on Gene Pool. Next up, Unus will attack Wolverine. We've got a healing card, so we'll take the damage. So Unus will attack Wolverine for 2, 3. So we take 3 damage, bringing this down to 7. And because of Berserker Frenzy, we get to draw a card. Next up, Unus will attack Magneto, and Wolverine will defend his hit. So he's going to attack for 2, 3, 4. So Wolverine's going to take 2 damage, bringing this down to 5. And we're going to draw another card. And then we're going to discard Indomitable to ready up our hero. Next up, we're going to get 2 encounter cards. So 1 for you, 1 for you. Then we start off with Wolverine, who gets Sentinel. Oh yeah, I did put Sentinels in the deck. I thought it'd be funny. And it is very funny. So Sentinel has Quick Strike, attack Wolverine for 2, bringing us down to 3 HP, and we get to draw a card. Yeah, we just drew a whole bunch of cards. Next bad card is Dark Designs. So we're going to put 1 over here, and because there's a counter here, Unus is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, bringing this up to 6. And then we get bad cards on this side. So first one is Hunted. Alter Ego action. Discard a card from hand to discard this card. Well, that's where we're going to have to do that. I mean, we're going to have to do that. Ain't no question there. Next up, past demons. You may flip to alter ego form. Well, no, this is about a pain. I don't want to flip to alter ego form because I've been drawing cards like a madman. Chocolate popsicles. But we would still be stunned and confused. You know what? We will take the flip and we will exhaust and we're going to remove exhausted demons from play. And you know what? Here's another thing, right? So you see how this card has like a remove past demons from the game? I don't understand why certain, like a lot of your newer heroes don't have like remove your obligation from the game. And I don't understand why, because they should have it. If I'm being honest with you, I don't see why they don't. It's weird that Fantasy Flight does that. I prefer all my alter ego stuff to be able to, like, I prefer to go to alter ego form to remove all my stuff. This gets discarded, and that's kind of saddening, but whatever. We'll be fine. And I think we are ready for our turn. So, what are we doing here? First off, we're going to play Honorary X-Men on Magneto. It's going to give him 1 HP, and when we flip to alter ego form, he will have X-Men traits. Next up, we're going to generate a magnetic resource and pay 1 to throw out Magneto's cape. After we resolve our magnetic pull ability, we exhaust the cape to ready back up. So first up, we're going to thwart for 2 off of this scheme. Putting this down to 3. We're going to use magnetic pull to discard. Oof. Alright, you know what? You never see wrapped in metal when you really need it. We're going to exhaust the cape to ready back up. I actually want to play this over Uncanny X-Men, so we're going to pay 2 resources to play Wrapped in Metal on Sentinel, so he will not activate and he's treated as a blank text minion. So he's just sitting there chilling. At least until I can kill him, so this is great. Next up, we need to flip to our alter ego form to discard a card, sadly. So we're going to thwart for 2 off of here. Because we need to get rid of this. Right now, at the beginning of the game, this is the toughest. Like, when he gets 2 encounter cards, this is the toughest he's probably going to be. Yeah, this is the toughest he's going to be. So I'm not too worried about it. We're going to flip down to alter ego, and we're going to discard to get rid of this, of Hunted. The next up is Wolverine's turn. And boy, oh boy, do we got some stuff here. Whether it's good or bad is another story. So we're going to pay 1 to play Logan's Cabin. And as an alter ego action, we can exhaust Wolverine's Cabin to shuffle 1 Wolverine card from our discard pile to our hand, our deck. So we're going to shuffle Berserker Frenzy to our deck again. Which is another reason why I was okay flipping to alter ego form. It's like, I might as well get rid of the card because I can just get Berserker Frenzy back. I mean, we did take a lot of hits, though. So, we will be switching to hero form, actually. Next up, so there are things I want to play here, but we'll see where we get to. We're going to use a double to pay for Adamantium Skeleton. Wolverine gets +1 basic attack, and his basic attacks gain piercing. So I am strong. Grr. Grr. I'm stronger. We're going to pay 1 to play Regenerative Healing. Oh, you know what? I just realized I could have just took the Stun to Confuse. But no, we're going to take... Oh, wait. We also get +4 hit points, thanks to this, to our max HP. So we have a max of 14 HP. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at 7 HP now. Then we're going to use Regenerative Healing to heal us for another 4 HP. Bringing us up to 11. We're also going to pay 1 to play Unflappable. Just to get that out the hand. And now, there's really nothing we can do. So the minion isn't going to activate. He's not going to do anything. Unus will scheme, and that's fine. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm sorry. When we flip to this form, we shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into our deck. So we're going to end up shuffling to me my X-Men, Cyclops, and Squared Off. Because I would have had to switch to Alter Ego form to discard a card. So, yeah. So we do get those 3 cards added back to our deck, which is fine. I sort of, oh, shoot. Crap. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, we're good now. I forgot how to shuffle. My brain wasn't comprehending the skill I needed. Alright, so, bam, shuffled, shuffled, shuffled. And then this gets discarded. And I think we are ready to ready up. So, oh, we were supposed to get the first player token to Magneto. So everyone's ready to ready up, and then we draw 6 for Eric. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, what do we get? Magnetic Missile, yeah! 2 of them, boo. Okay, whatever. Okay, we got some stuff here. We got some stuff here. Next up, Wolverine's going to draw 5. So we can take some hits. Again, it's kind of funny because this is like the same kind of healing deck that X23 has. Except this one's way more focused on healing. We just want to be able to take, like... we just want to be able to survive. So, let's get started on this. So, we put 2 threat on the main scheme. He's going to scheme against Magneto for 2, and we choose to either put 2 threats on Gene Pool. Oh, wait, so this goes up to 3. Or activating enemy gets +2 scheme and +2 attack. We'll just give him another +2. So he's going to scheme for 4 total, bringing us up to 5. Well, bringing it up to 8. I'm okay with that, because we can fix that later. Next up, he's going to activate against Wolverine, so he's going to attack us for 2 damage, and we put 1 counter over here, bringing us down to 9. And next up, Sentinel doesn't activate because he's wrapped in metal, so we don't got to worry about him. We get bad cards. So, 1 bad card for you, 1 bad card for you. First bad card is targeted for extermination. The player who defeated this scheme confuses their identity. Okay. Oh, there's a 3. I'm like, I know I have some more 3s here. Next up, attached to an infinite minion. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. Surge it does. Endless ranks. When defeated, place 3 threat on the Gene Pool. Okay. So now this is not looking good. We've got a lot of threat all over the board here. And we sort of need to figure this out. Right now, Unus does have Retaliate, so it's kind of worthless to attack him. Alright, so let's get started with Wolverine's turn first. We got Piercing. We do a lot of things. So we're going to pay 3 to get out Med Team. And so when Med Team comes into play, it gets 3 counters, and we can discard a counter to heal our character, heal 2 damage from a friendly character. So we will exhaust it to heal 2 damage from Wolverine, bringing him up to 11. Next up, he's going to thwart for 2 off of this scheme. And I want to play Regenerative Healing, but I don't think I will. So we're going to hold on to these 2 cards, though. Yeah, it's much more important to get out the Med Team. Much more important. Alright, next up is Magneto's turn. So, we do not draw. We will flip and use Exhaust Moira to draw a card. Next up, we're going to use a double to play Utopia. We're going to exhaust Magneto's helmet to activate Magnetic Missile. This is a hero action. It's not an attack. So we discard this enemy, and we discard that, and we deal 5 damage to Unus, and we stun him, bringing him from 27 to 23. Alright. And because it's not an attack, we don't take any consequential damage. Next up, we're going to thwart for 2 off of this scheme, confusing our identity. And that's fine. Next up, We're going to activate Magnetic Pull. Wait, why do I have this? Oh, because I used that. We're going to activate Magnetic Pull. Discard. Oh, we do get a Magnetic card. So we got Magneto's armor. Add it to our hand and we exhaust our cape to ready up. Next, we're going to thwart and get rid of our confused status. Next, what we do is we're going to pay 1 to play To Me My X-Men. Please be an X-Men in the top 5 characters. 3, 4. Yes! Alright. Oof. Shoot. Phoenix would be really good. Cyclops, Phoenix. We'll pick Cyclops. Either way, it's 2 thwart, because next we got to get rid of that. And then, we actually, so we got to clear 2 threat there, 2 threat there. Alright, so we shuffled. We get an X-Men ally out, and then thanks to Utopia, we get to ready Magneto again. Yeah, I just did 3 readies. Alright, bite me. Next up, we're going to use our 2 resources to pay for Magneto's armor. So let me just move this around real fast. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, as you can see. So we did our cape, we got our armor out, and alright, so Cyclops will thwart for 2 off of this. Take 1 consequential damage. We will target Unus, even though he can't do anything. And then Magneto will thwart for 2 off of this. Because when we get rid of this, this is going to have 3 scheme on it, 3 threat on it. The reason I didn't get rid of this first is because if we get rid of this, this goes up to 6. And then he's going to have Stalwart, which negates our stun. So we want to have our stun ready, pretty much. That's why we didn't get rid of that. So I think we're good. So we're going to ready up everyone. And then we're going to start with Wolverine. And we're going to keep everything in our hand. So we're going to draw 5. Okay. Okay, yep. We've got 5. And then Magneto is we're gonna ready up, and then we're gonna draw 5 too. 3, 4, 5. Oh, when you draw, you're digging deeps. That's not what I want to see. And then Cyclops comes into our hand. Alright, let's get to it. So, 2 threat on the main scheme. Bringing this up to 10. And then, so let me use the 5 actually. And then 1 threat goes here. Oh no, wait, acceleration token. So this is half. That's at 11. Alright, so Unus will attack Wolverine, but he is stunned. So nothing happens there. Next up, Unus will attack Magneto. And I think we're okay taking this hit. We have 11 HP, so there's nothing to really worry about over here. Alright, so we're going to take this damage, whatever it's going to be. So it's going to swing at us for 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Forgive me. And then we get 2 bad cards. First bad card is Sentinel Mark 5. When revealed, targeted for elimination is attached to identity. Sentinel attacks you. Otherwise, search for targeted elimination and reveal it. Alright, so we gotta search for targeted for elimination. Yeah, so the Sentinels are really throwing me for a loop here. They really are. I'm like, am I winning? Am I really winning though? I need another wrapped in metal so I could turn that something off. And then next up is Magneto, and our bad card is Sentinel Mark 5 as well. Alright, I promise you I shuffled this deck. Oh no, that's extermination. Where are you? Targeted for elimination. Alright. We're not out the woods yet, but alright. We got some issues here and there, but let's get to this. Alright, so what do we got? We're going to have Magneto do 2 damage to Home Bacon over here. We're going to activate our Magnetic Pull. So we're going to discard until we get a magnetic card. Oh, not a double. Oof. Oh, neat. We got wrapped in metal. Okay. So, thanks to Magneto's armor, for if we discard at least one of the following icons, resource icons, we get +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense. So we basically get +1 to all of our stats, which is great, actually. I won't tell you no to that, because we discarded these 3 cards. And then we exhaust our cake to ready up. Next up, oof, there were a few things I wanted to do here, but so we're going to thwart for 3 off of this scheme. And when we defeat that scheme, we put 3 threat over there. It is what it is. Next up, we are going to pay 4 resources, 1, 2, 3, 4, to get out M. So when M enters play, we defeat a minion with fewer remaining hit points than her. So we're going to defeat our Sentinel, knocking him out the park. And we're going to exhaust Utopia to ready up. Next, we're going to exhaust our helmet and pay... I could hold on to the bubble. I could get the bubble out. The bubble would be nice. What do we got? I think all of our magnetic missiles are in the graveyard, so it's not even, are in the discard pile. So we're going to generate a magnetic icon, and we're going to pay 2 resources to get out the bubble. So we have Retaliate, and he has to deal at least 6 damage to us in order to get rid of the bubble. So we're going to thwart for 3 off of here. M is going to thwart for 2 off of here. She's going to take 1 consequential damage. And next up, we can flip to alter ego form now, but I ain't worried about it, so I think we're good. So we're going to let that be for right now. Next up, I sort of really don't want to pay 4 cards. No, we're going to pay 4 to get out Avengers Mansion, and we're going to use it to draw a card. Yeah, alright. Okay. So, as Wolverine, we're going to take 2 damage. We can take damage in order to play attack event cards from our hand. So, it's any attack event, huh? Alright, so we're gonna deal 4 damage to the Sentinel. And then we're gonna attack the Sentinel for another 2, knocking him out. Next we're gonna exhaust Met Team to heal ourselves for 2 damage. Bring this up to 11. And I don't mind holding on to targeted for elimination. So I think we're actually gonna... No, we can flip down. Let's flip down, and we're going to use Logan's Cabin to add a... We're going to add a regenerative healing to our deck. I'm not going to heal her or anything, but it'll be fine. Now we just need to line these all up. Alright, and then everyone readies up, and I think we are good to get started. So... first up, Magneto draws 5, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got Death Focus, squared off, Metal Shards, Beast, and Go Down Swinging. Alright. For Logan, we're going to get 6 cards. Okay, we got Lunging Strike. Berserk Frenzy is back in the game. Oh, okay, yep, we got some stuff here. We definitely got some stuff. So, let's get to it. 2 threat. One threat. And then Unus is going to start. So he's going to attack Magneto first. So we're not going to defend or anything. We got the bubble. So we're going to attack for 2, 3, 4 damage. So 4 damage goes on the bubble. And we deal 1 damage to Unus. Next up, he's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Bring this up to 15. Alright, now we got to be worried. Now we have got to be worried. Alright, now we got 2 bad cards. So Magneto's bad card is Infinite Soldier. Because there are 3 threat, the minion gains Quick Strike. So he's going to deal 2 damage to us, and because we have our bubble, he's going to knock it off. Which sort of sucks, actually. I was hoping to save that. And then we've got attached to Unus. And so this gives him +1 attack. Alright. Not the best, not good, but it is what it is. Alright, and so let's get started on our side. We have a lot of interesting things here. We could... So first off, let's exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Let's exhaust our cabin to put a card from our... we're going to put a regenerative healing back into our deck. Next up, we're going to exhaust MetLab to heal for 2. Oh, wrong one. Discarding that. We do have 3 attacks, so we're actually going to flip over. Let's see. We're going to use a double to pay for Berserk Frenzy. We're going to pay 1 to play for the Extreme. I sort of want to do save Lunging Strike. I can do everything, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay 1, exhaust Extreme to play Track by Scent. We remove 3 threat from a scheme, and because it's the last threat from the scheme, we get to draw 2 cards. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we actually have a lot of things going on here. So, we're going to take 3 damage. Bringing this down to 10, and we're going to play Lunging Strike on the Infinite Soldier. So, we're going to deal 8 damage, knocking him out. And because this attack, we use our claws to pay for this event, we get this attack gains overkill. So, we're going to deal 5 damage to Unus. And because, oh, he doesn't have Retaliate no more, so we're all good. And I don't believe Overkill triggers Retaliate, so that's even better. And yeah, I think that's... No, wait, we got to do stuff too. So we're actually going to thwart for 2 off of here. We got to get rid of things, because there's too much draw on that scheme. And that is it for us. Next up, it is Arteon. Arteon. So what are we doing here? We're going to thwart for 2. Bam. We're going to let M thwart for 2 as well. Bam. We're going to play... We're going to activate Magnetic Pull. Oh my god, the last card. Okay, that was close. So we get Asteroid M added to our hand. And we discarded a lightning. We discarded 2 lightning resources. So we ready back up. We're going to thwart for 2 again. We're going to play... What should we do next? We could do that. No, I don't really want to get out. I don't care to get out Beast. If I got Beast out... If I paid for Beast, we could get a double resource added to our hand. Then we could do... Oh, we can't do Go Down Swinging. Because if we do that, we'll put 3 threat on this game. So I don't want to do that. So I think our best choice is to pay... We're gonna pay 4 to get out Beast. We're going to use this effect to grab a doubled resource to our hand. We're going to exhaust... Yeah, we already exhausted Arcade. We're going to exhaust Utopia to ready back up. Did I? I believe I... No. Because we were at 15. Right? So let me just see one more time. So 15, 5, 6, 7. Right? So we thwarted for 2, 4, 6. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Everything's all good. And then we're going to use this double to pay for Asteroid M. So we literally have everything we need right now. So we're going to thwart for 2 off of this. Unus does have +1 attack. So do I flip to Alter Ego form? We could get rid of that. You know what? No, because what do we get? We get Death Focus squared off. That might be good. Because we can get these 3 cards back. Well, 4, because we would, if we flip down, we get these 3 cards, and then we use Asteroid M to heal and put metal shards back into our deck. I think that'd be fine. Because what do we got? We got 1 more card left, right? And then we can exhaust to get rid of this card. No, so I think what we should do is we should attack. No, we'll thwart. We're trying to reduce this to as much as we possibly can. Then we're gonna flip. So these 3 cards go back into our deck because I did want to play Death Focus. We're gonna exhaust Asteroid M to heal for 1. And we're going to put the topmost encounter deck card and topmost magnetic card into our deck. And I think that's it. So yeah, everyone's done everything, so we're going to ready up. Because the next goal is to just try to kill Unus, because I think we're all set up. We're as set up as we're going to be right now. So we're going to try to go to the end now before, because I think we've gone through all the hard stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Regenerative healing. That's what I want to see. That's not what I'm looking for defense-wise, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, basically, we draw everything that we've got left. Then we shuffle. We get 1 bad card. Honestly, all these magnetic pulls are making us go through our deck faster, but can't be mad at it. Because this is very efficient. So we get to draw 1 more card. Yeah. So everything should be good. We've got someone to play. Yeah, we've got a lot of things. So we're not too worried about anything right now. So we put 2 threat on the main scheme. We put 1 over here. Unus will attack Wolverine. Wolverine's just going to take this hit, of course, because he's the man. So he's going to attack for 2 damage, and we put 1 counter over here. Brings us down to 8, and we get to draw a card. 2 damage to draw a card, you know what I mean? Sounds like a win. Next up, we're going to scheme. Well, we're not going to scheme. He's going to scheme against us. Oh, I'm sorry. You take 1 more damage because he gets +1 attack. Yes. Alright, and then he's going to scheme against Magneto. So he's going to scheme for 2, 4. Again, this is fine because we're not halfway there. If we were over halfway there, I'd be worried. And then we get bad cards. So the top one is Wolverine, bottom one is Magneto's. Alright, so Surge. Old grievances. Alright. That's a terrible obligation to get. And you see what I mean? Hold up. Now we can compare it, right? You see how this just discards the card, but it doesn't get rid of it for you? I don't understand how we switched it. Like, it seems like they're trying to bring newer heroes, trying to nerf newer heroes in a way. And it's like, come on now, guys. Alright. Or at least make the obligation different. I prefer to get rid of my obligation so I only have to worry about it once. Anyway. So next bad card is Culling the Weak. When revealed, place 4 threat on Gene Pool. Alright, that sucks. All that hard work. Next up is when revealed, you are stunned. We weren't doing anything anyway, so we've got a lot of cards going on around here. And alright, I think we're ready, so let's get to it. What am I looking at here? So everyone's got a whole bunch of stuff. You're stunned. You've also got this. So we've actually got to exhaust ourselves to discard the grievance first. Next up, we have to pay 1 in order to throw out Death Focus. Now let me put that over there. Next up on our list is we're gonna flip. We're gonna do our magnetic pull ability. So we're looking for a magnetic. All right, wrapped in metal. That's what we got. We're also going to. I'm sorry. We should have used Moira's effect to draw a card. Oh, that's stupid. So we should have used Moira's first, and then we did our magnetic pull. It's fine. Well, if it is, we should have grabbed a White Queen. So, actually, in terms of order, what we should do is we should have grabbed a White Queen, and then we, because of Moira's effect, then we use magnetic pull, discard our squared off from the top of the deck, and add wrapped in metal to our hand. That's the way that should look. And then we exhaust our cape to ready up. We're going to attack to clear our stun. We're going to have M thwart for 2 and Beast thwart for 2. Alright, and next up, what do we do next? We've got some things we can do here. So we're going to pay... Oh, that would have been cooler. So instead of attacking to clear off our stun, we're going to thwart for 2 off of the main scheme. That would be way better, because what we do next is we pay a double in Shadowcat to throw out the White Queen. And after she enters play, we discard a status card from our character. And we're going to activate Utopia to ready up Magneto. Next up, we're going to activate our... Oh, we do have plus... We do have plus... Where are we at? We're at 3 attack because we discarded the squared off. So next up, we're going to activate Magneto's... Where are we? Where do we activate? Where's it at? Oh, here it is. We're going to activate our helmet. And then we're going to activate Death Focus. And we're going to pay 1 to play Metal Shards. So we're going to deal 7 damage to Unus, bringing him down to 10. From 17 to 10. And then we're going to swing at him for 3 with Magneto, bringing him down to 7. We're going to hold on to this double. We're going to have White Queen thwart for 2. And then it's going to be Wolverine's turn. So we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. This is a really amazing hand, actually. We're going to pay... Okay, no, we can do that. So we're going to pay 2 to get out Jubilee. And we're going to choose Unus. So whenever, until the end of the phase, while Wolverine or Jubilee is making a basic attack against that enemy, they gain +2 for that attack. So Jubilee is going to attack Unus for 3. Bringing him down to 4. Wolverine is going to attack Unus for 4 damage. Right? +2 attack. So he's going to attack for 5 damage total, knocking him out and putting him in his 3rd form. Alright, so he is at 36 now. That's not bad. We got some things, though. We're going to use a double resource, or we're going to play Berserker's Mirage and Regenerative Healing to play What Doesn't Kill Me. We're going to heal 2 damage from Wolverine. And ready back up. I see why I like Wolverine so much. Oh, it really sucks that I don't have all my stuff. And then we're going to swing at Unus again for another 5 damage. He does come in with tough. But because our basic attacks have piercing, we pierce his tough. And then we deal 5 damage to him, bringing him down to 31. What are we at? We're at 9. So we're actually going to exhaust X-Sheen to play regenerative healing and heal ourselves up to 13. And I think that's it for everyone. So we're just going to ready up everyone. Yeah, this ain't the palsy healing like X23. This is real healing right here, yo. This is what I call pod racing. Let me shut up. Alright, so everyone readies up. We've got a bunch of allies on the board. Our board looks amazing. So we need to finish off Unus very soon. I want to say in about this turn, so we're going to hold on to Masters of Magnetism. We get our bubble, a double electromagnetic blast, and another double. Okay, that sucks. Crimea River. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 2 slice and dice. Sadly, we do get 1 bad card. Let's see. So we get slice and dice. Get behind me and hard to ignore. You know, it's funny because I never really grab Unlikely Duo. So, you know what I mean? Seeing it with Wolverine and Wolverine is like, oh yeah, I finally got the chance to use this combo. It's so rare I see these combo attacks. Like, normally what you do is you play as the heroes. That way you always see the combo attack. But it's very rare it lines up like that. So we get 1 bad card. And I think we're ready to get this gravy train started here. So we want to win by next turn, preferably. That goes up to 7. Unus will attack Magneto for... We'll take it to the face. 2 damage and... No, I'm sorry. First we put 1 threat here. And then Magneto will... Unus will attack Magneto for 2 damage. We put 2 threat on Gene Pool, bringing this up to 4. And we take 2 damage. That's fine. Trying to win. Can't be picky about... So some hits got to be taken. Next up, we're going to have Unus attack Wolverine. I just realized that Unflappable is stupid in this deck because I thought I had the defense armor and I clearly don't have it. So, actually, he's at 3, 4 damage. So we actually take... We're down to 3 HP. Okay. Next up, Unus will attack Wolverine. And we're going to take this one to the face. So it's going to attack us for 4 damage, and we're going to put 2 threat on Gene Pool. Bring this up to 6, so he does have Stalwart. So what do you take? 4 damage. Bring this down 10, 11, 12, 13. Bring this down to 9 HP. And next up, we got bad cards to give out to everyone. So, 1 bad card. 1 bad card. Alright, so Magneto's bad card is Infinite Soldier. He does have Quick Strike, so he's going to attack me immediately for 2 damage. And we're just going to take it, leaving us with 1 HP. He also has Surge because there's 6 threat. So we get Sentinel Mark V who comes out, and he has Quick Strike as well. So we can't take this. So we're going to have White... Yeah, we're going to have White Queen take this hit. So sadly, because she was killed by something that was... Because she was knocked out, we do have to place 3 threat here now. Bringing this up to 9. Next up on our list is Infinite Soldier, who has a lot of HP and a lot of things to say to me about God. So he's going to attack me for 2 damage. We draw a card. He has Surge. Relentless Robot. Each player engaged with a Sentinel minion cannot thwart this scheme. Alright. This is bad. That's really bad, actually. And then Surge, when revealed, reveal the top card of the deck. So I don't know. I never understand this card because it says Surge. So we get a card, and then we reveal the top card of the encounter deck, which is another Surge, and we exhaust our identity. This has been the worst turn in the entire game. Alright, how many more encounter cards are we looking at? Surge. Quick Strike. Unus activates against you. So he's gonna attack for 2. This is stupid. This is so stupid right here. So Unus is gonna attack us for 3, and he's gonna get 2 boost cards. So I'm already exhausted, so we can't block this hit. So his attack for 4, 5, and he has an amplify icon. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage, knocking out Wolverine in 1 hit. And then Sinister Strike. Alright. Wow. We were doing so good, and then the game just went to crap in this one turn. Because we drew everything we didn't need to draw. Wow. I mean, what do you say to that? So Wolverine got knocked out. Wow. Fuck, I don't have nothing to say to that. We literally went through like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 encounter cards in one turn. Mainly because of these two. If I didn't take that hit, Magneto would have passed away. But we still would have got hit with the Infinite Soldier. We still would have got hit with these two. Yeah, there's just nothing we could do there. Holy crap. I listen, alright? Sometimes you get bombarded. This is that luck thing in the game. Oh. Oof. Alright, well. You know how it was. It was a good try. We were doing so good, but we just couldn't do it. Holy fudge. Yo, I'm still surprised, alright? Like, that was so much stuff just went on there. And you're like, okay, I'm not worried about it. This is fine. And then it's just like, why am I getting 3 to 4 encounter cards? So, the only thing I could have done differently was just took the extra 2 damage instead of putting this up there. So we wouldn't have gotten a surge from these guys. But I didn't think it would matter. I honestly didn't think that we would run into 3 of these guys back to back. Like, you have to realize that because of these 3 being at 6, they all had surge. So they all made all our problems infinitely worse. And then this Sentinel had to attack someone. See what happens? You do things for a little clout, a little love, and you just get destroyed. But yeah, you know, that sucked. But, you know, we bite these losses. It's hard to say, like, where I could have did things better at. I probably should have healed Magneto. This deck, whoa. I thought there was a few cards I thought I put in here. But I guess I didn't put them in. Well, we could have did Preemptive Strike. That might have saved one of us. I wouldn't have did Get Behind Me, because then we would have already been attacked, but that might have saved us from an encounter card. But even then, we were just taking hits left and right. It's like, okay. So yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that more than me. I definitely didn't enjoy that. Yo, that's like some real luck level stuff right there. No, you're just trying to have a good game. You're like, yeah, I could do this on expert. And then the enemy just goes, I'm surprised you've made it this far. And then fucking throws 11 encounter cards in your face and says, are you having fun? Do you like that? Do you? Ugh, so annoying. Well, alrighty, I hope you're all entertained. Because I know I wasn't. I'm going to go cry about this loss in my bed for a minute and then figure out how I can remake these decks. But until then, I will catch you all in the next one. Later.